You know, I was listening. I was listening to a song. It's from Ty Dolla, right? And the song is called "Wood and Leather." And in the song, one of the lyrics that really catches me every time I hear it is how did it go? It went, just because we're not perfect doesn't mean we shouldn't strive for perfection. And when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, right? But one of the things that I see a lot myself, even from the past, is just being stagnant. Being stagnant with just what we have and not wanting more. And because I make these weekly vlog series to kind of give my opinions on things and advice and whatnot. Last week we did motivation, so if you haven't seen that one, go check that one out. But this week, I want to really talk about, striving for more, striving for better. And, me, working out, one of the things that really made me want to strive for more was just not being satisfied with what I had or where I was. Starting off 145, very skinny, didn't eat right, none of that stuff. I wanted more, but it took me really striving and being consistent to get that. And I want to talk about this because I see a lot of friends, a lot of people I know, just people in general, that they get put in these situations and they settle. They settle for that, and it's kind of disheartening. And with life, it's one of those things where if you don't have a direction, if you don't have a goal, what's the point, And I think when it comes to goals in general, people tend to have these long-term goals. So say, hey, say a new year, I want to work out, right? I want to lose 20 pounds. And we set these very long-term goals that, because we haven't built the foundation to reach those goals, we fall off. So how many people, here's a pop quiz. How many people do you know that they start a goal, but the long term, they say, oh, I want to be famous. Oh, I want to do this and that. But they don't plan. They don't plan the middle part. So with any goal, you want to make sure that you plan the beginning steps, because that will lead to the bigger picture. So for example, for myself, when I wanted to start working out, I had I had itty bitty goals, as I call them, little short-term goals that I would follow to achieve them. So, I say, okay, I wasn't someone that eat breakfast. So I said, okay, my short-term goal is to eat breakfast every day, to wake up early and eat breakfast. So that way I would start gaining more weight and waking up and being energized, because breakfast is like the most important meal of the day. And as I built upon those small goals, I got to the point where I was able to see the results for my long-term goal, which was to, get better, get fit. And I think that a lot of us, we just become complacent. We have these jobs, we stuck, we don't strive for more, we don't think of the next thing, because there's always more. Some of the most successful people are people who, they had a goal, and even when they reached the goal, they still wanted more and more and more. And that's the point. You can't settle for just average, and I see a lot of people who have talents to them. They have drive, they have things about them that they could put into something big, but they don't do it because they're scared, because they're nervous, they are kind of scared of what people may say. And it's like, this is your life, this isn't anyone else's life. So you can't be afraid to do what you want to do. You can't be afraid to reach those goals, because having a goal makes life so much more interesting, because you wake up every day with a purpose. And the worst thing you want to do is wake up one day with no purpose, no aspirations, no goals for yourself. And you know, going further with myself, I take it into account to always have a goal, even if it's a short-term goal, if it's a day goal. Just me waking up, okay, I'm gonna wake up today, I'm gonna put all the bullshit aside, I'm just gonna be happy. You know, I'm just gonna put the bullshit aside, forget about it, and for this day, I'm gonna just make it happen. And you know, because we're not getting any younger, this is the time. I mean, we're in a time in society where, you know, it's so easy to get yourself out there. You know, we have social media, Instagram, YouTube. We have different ways where, you know, you can get yourself out there and get yourself seen. But if we don't do that, if we aren't the ones who make that happen, no one's gonna give this to us. No one's gonna say, here you go, here's success, here's your goals, here's your dreams. You have to figure out those dreams yourself, sit down, reflect on where you're at, and see where you wanna go. Because that's the way that you're gonna be able to proceed. If you don't do that, and you become complacent, and you become just, you know, settle for what you have now, you're not gonna succeed. So, you know, I challenge you guys, take a second, take a seat, and really think about where you're at, and if you're truly happy with how things are. Maybe it's you know, not getting promoted at your job. Maybe it's you know, not being on your own. Maybe it's you know, not feeling healthy, wanting to work out. Take some time to really sit down and assess yourself, because only you can assess what you've done to make way for where you want to go. And if you don't do that, no one else is going to do it for you. So take that into account. Strive for more, strive for better, and goals. If you don't have any goals, whether it be small goals or big goals, now is the time. Because, you know, you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna get to the point where it's too late. You know, and you never want to be that way. Make it happen, stay strong, and you know, just strive for more, strive for better. We're all capable of big things. We're all capable of monumental achievements, but we have to make that happen. No one's gonna give that to us. And the struggle is gonna be tough, it's gonna be rough, but once you get there, you're straight. You know, and that's what I remember, that's what I think of, and that's why I feel that I've made a lot of progress in my goals, is because I consistently stay dedicated. Fuck what everybody else think. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't take their negativity as a concern. I just do what I do because I know that at the end of the day, it's about me and me growing and me becoming a better person. So, you know, let me know what you guys, you know, type of goals are. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the view. I brought my tripod this time, so you're able to get a good view. And yeah, so this is Rich. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.